Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here. Welcome to a brand new video in The Sims 4. We are doing another tiny build. This time we are doing a micro home. So a micro home is a house that has only 32 tiles. So if you haven't read the title or seen the thumbnail of this video, I don't know why you wouldn't have, but I'm gonna explain a little bit what this house is gonna be about. So this is a micro home. So it is under 32 tiles. It can host 3 Sims, and it is under 40,000 simoleons, and it only uses base game and the Tiny Living stuff pack. So if you only have base game and you want to buy a pack and you want this house, I highly suggest to buy Tiny Living so you can have this house in your game. And it only uses base game and Tiny Living. I play tested it, everything works, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. It's not the micro home that I wanted to make for this channel. So I promised you guys in the last tiny build that I made that was gonna do a micro home for 4 Sims, and it was gonna be under 20,000 simoleons, sorry. So this is a little bit on a more expensive side since we are under 40,000 simoleons, so it wouldn't be a starter home, but it doesn't really take much to get to that sum of money in The Sims. So I think you could really get this house not too far off in the game. It's definitely not a starter home, but it isn't either like a very old home. Also, since it is a micro home, if you have the pack for Tiny Living, it actually comes with so many different perks because of the fact that it is a micro home. So it actually has like a gardening perks, so plants grow twice as fast, you gain more relationship, your Sims are happy easier, and the skill, you can build skill way faster. There's so many perks, less bills as well. And so if you want to use this house in your game, I highly suggest you do because of all the perks that come with it. You can really help your Sims a lot because of all these beautiful perks that are part of the game. So this house is very contemporary, and I went through many stages of building because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to get, but I'm very pleased with the final result. Also, you can see I have these 2, I'm gonna call them skylights. So those are roof pieces that I placed in the on the floor, on the terrain directly, and they don't count towards the 32 tiles for the house. So it would be kind of a cheat technically, I guess. They don't count towards that the 32 tiles, but those are livable spaces, so your Sims are gonna be able to go inside those spaces and use the objects that I placed. I play tested the house, so your Sims can definitely use all the stuff that I placed inside. So in one of them there's gonna be an office, and in the other one there is gonna be the fridge and trash can for all the housing needs. In this house, obviously we are not gonna have actual bedrooms. There is only one technical bedroom, and it's very small, and it is the bedroom for the quote-unquote child. In my imagination it would be for a child, but it's suitable for everything, honestly. And there is also the Murphy bed that comes with Tiny Living, that it actually can host 2 Sims, and that is exactly what it is. So you can see the only downside of this house is that dining is not like in the house. You have a dining table, it's outside. Otherwise your Sims can eat on the couch or on the office chair or on the bed. So it's not really like they don't have seating space. It's just that the actual like main dining table would be outside. But since you know it is a tiny home, I'm fine with having a lot of stuff outside as well, since you would use stuff outside since you don't have much space inside. So that's exactly why at the back there's gonna be a big patio with some stuff that your Sims can do. There's basically a lot of seating, basically. And you can see I'm also trying to do a different approach at this build because I wanted to keep it in under the 40k budget, and also because of the fact that I wanted to put everything in and make sure that everything would fit in this tiny space. So I'm actually putting down the furniture before putting in the flooring and the decoration of on the walls, like all the paint and stuff like that. And it's something that I never usually do, but I think it really helps with micro home, especially like tiny living in general. It helps to build from the furniture up, since you can like know exactly what the stuff is. And you can see right now I'm using this flooring that it is cats and dogs. I do get rid of that so you don't have cats and dogs. You can still download this build without cats and dogs. Also, the little bathroom, it works perfectly. The only downside, we don't have a bathtub. There's only a shower, so if you have a toddler or a dog, you wouldn't be able to wash them. So I highly suggest you don't get a dog or a toddler for this house. I highly suggest you use either a child or a cat if you want to have an animal. But it would, I think it could be like, if you have cats and dogs, you could be able to like fit in stuff for the cats. Oh, also technically it is a 4-sim house. I'm gonna say it's a 3-sim house because it's actually 3 sim spaces, but technically you can also fit a fish. So technically it would be like a 4-sim house. I'm gonna say technically, because technically like a fish doesn't really count. But if you want a fish, there is the space for it. So actually no, wait, there's 2 fishes. Yeah, I have 2 fishes placed. There's one also in the bedroom. So technically it is a 5-sim house, a 5-sim micro home. But I'm actually trying to work on the budgeted and pack restricted and under 20k tiny home, just to try and make it cool. I don't know, I'm trying to work it out because it's not really easy since there is all these restrictions that I want to include. But I really hope that I can finish it and put it out for you guys. I don't know if or when it's coming out. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna be able to make it under the 20k, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, I'm just putting a lot of decoration around since we do have a little bit of money. Since the house doesn't really cost much itself, like because there's not much because it's such a small house. So I was able to put a little bit more decoration as well. So right now you can see me right here. I'm adding a patio at the back and this little patio at the front as well, for the stuff that you need. This patio at the back is actually going to be a little bit smaller than this because of the fence. You can see that I have to put the fence on that spot on the roof part, because otherwise it looks dumb, because it looks like there's a gap. So the patio had to be like restricted a second. Oh wow, I clapped my hand. I was making the restricted, like moving my hands to do like a restricted movement, and then I clapped my hands. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the patio at the back. It's just cute, it's little, nothing crazy. So you can actually download this house. Obviously, as always, it's gonna be on the gallery. You can use hashtag Simmuz, or you can search for my ID, which is Simmuz like here on YouTube, without spaces. And it is under 40k. It only requires base game and tiny living. And you can download it right now. Also, at the end of the video, there are going to be screenshots. We actually are going to be in the screenshots in not too long, because I'm already planting the plants. There's really not much to do in this house. Like, you have the office, you have some stuff to do outside. It's a small home, so it's fine. I'm okay with that. So I'm just doing some terrain painting, and now we are going to jump into the screenshots in a second. Here are the screenshots. This is the outside of the house. I actually really like it. I really love the brick, which is a base game brick. I really like it. I never use it, but I'm gonna use it a little bit more because I really enjoy it. This is the patio at the back. You can see there's some gardening spaces, so you can do your gardening, and also you have loads of space in the lot to do the gardening as well. Here's some screenshots on the inside. I really enjoy this little space here for the office. I really enjoy it, and it works. I love it. Super cute. But I guess this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. And I swear I'm making another tiny build. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this build. I highly suggest you check out my other tiny build that I did. Thank you so much for watching, and a bye bye.